And then now we're in the scene where Cassie's speeding to get to the diner. Britney Spears' Toxic playing on the radio and in the diner. And she's behind a truck that has logs. Please tell me, comment below. Please tell me this was done on purpose. This was giving a nod to Final Destination. Because she's driving behind a truck that has logs in it. And as a millennial that was traumatized by this franchise, Final Destination, logs similar to the infamous car crash scene on the highway in Final Destination 2. And it came out, and I just Googled it came out in 2003. I am losing my mind. This is insane. It's all connected. It's like a web. It's like a web. It's all connected. I need to take a moment. I need to take a moment. It's all connected. That's funny. Don't you know that you're toxic? What's up, Raven? That's a Raven. You can look into they're in the woods now. They're escaped, but she's being pinned for the crime. It's 2003. It's 2003. They're in the woods. Okay. 2 out of the 3 girls recognize her. She tells them she can look into the future. If you can look into the future. Oh, wow. That's so Raven. That's so Cassie. Part 3. I love the little touches to remind us it's 2023. Beyonce's album cover. She left the teenagers in the woods because she needs to figure out some stuff. My thing is, if they're pinning the crimes on you, I would have expected her to change her. She was in a very distinguishable outfit with her red leather jacket. So, she should at least take it off, at least try to disguise herself in some way. She's driving back into the city. I don't know why she's still, take your jacket off. Anyway, so she's driving through and look at that big Beyonce sign. I wonder, do you have to get permission from artists to show this? Or it's just public domain, you can just, because they're, I guess, maybe. Oh yeah, she stole a taxi driver's car. Yeah, I forgot what that part. Oh, she's taking smart. She's taking the plates off. She's going through her suitcase of her mom's stuff. She says, 1 second, cat. She removed the suitcase from under the bed. Because we had an earlier scene of her looking through the stuff, obviously not knowing the connection of what. No, that she knows that she can look into the future. She can look into the future. She sneaks, quote unquote, sneaks into her apartment. This movie has some weird moments, but again, so far, the good outweigh the bad. It's not the worst movie I've seen on the planet. It's just not. It's not overwhelming to the point where it's unwatchable. No. Spider people. Okay, the movie... Okay, we're 54 minutes into the movie now. This is what happens. The first 43 minutes, apart from the bad ADR, it was a solid 6.5. You're having no moments where she's going through the books about spiders. And so now this is the part of the movie where I'm like, They're not showing versus telling. They're telling us the story and not showing us the story, if that makes sense. So she's going to do a lot of exposition right now, reading from the book. So yeah, that's kind of you could have done something else to kind of reveal this information. You just have her reading from the book, telling us what it is. Again, for the first 43 minutes, okay movie. So let's see how the rest of it goes. Oh, she's trying to... Wait. She knows she can see into the future. She also thinks that she can climb like a spider. Is that she's about to fall. She's gonna fall. She tries to climb on the wall. She falls. It's funny. It's fine. So now these teenagers are stranded. It's 2003. They're stranded in the woods. Because I watched Yellow Jackets, I'm spoiled because I'm like, those teenagers had to survive. No, I'm not saying that these teenagers need to eat each other. I'm not saying that. But I'm sure they can find some berries. She's going to be gone for 3 hours, so they can survive without food for 3 hours. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Anyways, my mind just went straight to the Yellow Jackets. I don't know why.
Walk a little Juliet, faster, please.
You said this was a shortcut.
Are we lost? You know where you're going?
You know where you're going?
Yeah, actually I do.
Yeah, you know I can't sleep. Now watching your moves and you hypnotize me. You're dangerous, just get it up. The way you move, so scandalous. It's all about the two of us. Oh, one night stand, just hating us.
Wait, this song came out in 2003 as well. Wow, memories. It's scandalous. Dun, 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 dun. They're walking. They decided to go to a diner, which is the bad decision. She specifically told you not to do anything stupid, and revealing yourself to the outside world is being very stupid. It's scandalous. I'm trying to find that song because it's gonna gnaw at me. They're walking through the woods, heading to the diner. Let's see. And I think it's a Jamaican artist on this song too. Hold on. Because I'm a Jamaican, I can pick up on the Jamaican accent. Mystique, Scandalous. I think there's a remix of it. I haven't heard this song in such a long time. In 2003, oh, what was I doing in 2003? I graduated high school in 2003. Some guy in the diner, apparently the girls being abducted made it to... Wait a minute. A guy in the diner is reading a newspaper. They were, quote unquote, abducted 5 hours ago. Oh my God. That's another point against the movie now. It's 2003. When did we start having smartphones? I'll Google it. I don't think we had smartphones in 2003. It's 2003. The girls have been abducted. That's the report on the news. It was probably early afternoon, right? All of this happened within 5 hours. It hasn't been a day yet. So why would a guy in a diner have a newspaper with the girls have been abducted as the headline? The newspaper would have been printed the next day because this is major news. I just realized that anomaly. That is bad. That's not realistic. It's not realistic, ma'am. It's just not realistic. I'm gonna play that meme. It's just not realistic.
What is that? We have to go.
I'm so sorry.
Get down. This isn't what you think. Get your
With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You know what's funny? She walks up. All of them are on the table for some weird ass reason. You know what's funny? She walks up. It's like a mom. Don't have to say anything to her kids. You are in trouble with just one look. She walks up to them. She looks at them for a good solid 5 seconds. They see her and they just immediately know, okay, we need to get down from over. That was funny. I was not expecting to be Let me tell you something. I was not expecting to be laughing this much watching a Dakota Johnson movie. How about that? I've laughed like 2-3 times now. Like chuckle to myself. By the way, the extra in the back, oh, he's acting the hell to this. So Julia, the one in glasses, I think that's whatever, Sweeney. Todd Sweeney, what's her name? I don't know. Sydney Sweeney. Sweeney? The one in the glasses. Julia. Again, I kind of had to rewind the scene because, again, Toxic is a solid classic song. And she comes up to them and she doesn't say anything. Julia gets down. The two of them still looking at her. She's like, get down. Julia is ahead of them. The bad guy in the spider suit comes in. I don't know why he's just killing random people for no reason. You're not here for them. You're here for the girls. Why are you killing these random innocent people? Just unnecessary kills. Anyways, he kills, I'm assuming he kills Julia. And the guy in the background behind, I don't know what her name is, he is acting the hell out of this. This extra, him, I'm going to circle his face. Him, I love when extras act over the top. Whatever angle this is called, this camera angle where it's like is it called 180? The camera is turned in a 180. It looks like a mix of Dutch angle and something 180. I'm going to have to Google it later. Oh, he's walking on ceilings. What's that Michael Jackson song, Walking on? No, it's not Michael Jackson. It's Walking on Wall. Oh my god, I know it. Walking on Wall. What's that song? Anyways, the spider dude is there's a song called Walking on the Chinese Wall. That's not the song I'm looking for. Hold on. I am going to lose it if I don't. It's like an old school song. Walking on. Is it Lionel Richie? Hold on. Is it Lionel Richie? Walking in Memphis. No, that's not it. Anyways, the spider dude is walking on the roof. Walking on the ceiling? Dancing on the ceiling. That's funny. It's Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling. I think that's the song I'm thinking of. Y'all, if you're new to my channel, bear with me. Anytime I see a scene, I don't know, my head goes to like a song. This is what I do. If you've been watching my videos on my channel and my reactions, this is what I do. So bear with me. I'm a music head, so things come to me, I have to find it. Okay, this is Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling. Due to copyright, I might not be able to play it for too long, but I can just rewind. Dancing on the ceiling. That's what yes. This is what my memory doing to me. And so you have the spider dude walking on the ceiling. That's what's coming to me. All right. You don't want to hear me sing. All right, let's get back to the movie. And also, I just have to rewind the scene just for my own, because I love Britney Spears. I love this song. I'm rewinding the scene real quickly. What? You're in a diner. People are eating food off the table. And these girls are standing on the table with their dirty ass shoes. I just realized that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Germs. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. The fact that he's killing them one by one, that means this is a vision. We are 1 hour into the movie, 57 minutes left. He has a second girl, the skateboarder chick, about to choke, probably rip her throat out. Oh, the distorted version of Toxic. It tastes of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic. So he killed the skater chick, the skater kid, the skater girl. He killed the skater girl. I thought he was gonna rip her throat out, but okay. And then Cassie got up, used a butter knife, by the way. I don't think it was like a butter knife. And then he just stabbed her. She's back to the woods, and that was a whole vision. And I also must say that whenever a character is unaware of the fact that they're having these powers and they're discovering it, Dakota is playing those. I'm looking at her facial expressions, and anytime she's having these visions, and in the early parts of the movie where she's beginning to have these visions, her acting is pretty decent about it. Her acting is pretty decent. It's not the worst acting, and anyways, we're back in the woods, into the woods. And initially when she left the taxi, the lights were on, and I remember thinking to myself, no, you stole this taxi. This is how you're going to get around the city. Take the key out of the ignition. You're going to run the battery down. These are the things that are going through my mind these are the things going through my mind. Again, I like it when movies, it's kind of too much on the nose, but it's when you spot it, it's funny. We have this movie set in 2003. We already know Britney Spears is big. Toxic is one of her biggest singles. And so when you have the character hearing the song on the radio, and then you have the radio announcer say, this song is going to be so popular. This song is going to be so big. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Hindsight, we know this. Anyways. And then now we're in the scene where Cassie's speeding to get to the diner. Britney Spears' Toxic playing on the radio and in the diner. And she's behind a truck that has logs. Please tell me, comment below. Please tell me this was done on purpose. This was giving a nod to Final Destination. Because she's driving behind a truck that has logs in it. And as a millennial, that was traumatized by this franchise, Final Destination, logs similar to the infamous car crash scene on the highway in Final Destination 2. And it came out, and I just Googled it came out in 2003. I am losing my mind. This is insane. It's all connected. It's like a web. It's like a web. It's all connected. I need to take a moment. I need to take a moment. It's all connected. That's funny. Don't you know that you're toxic? So Cassie is giving them a good talking to, because again, you should have stayed in the woods. But the movie has to progress. We are an hour into the movie. We have 57 minutes left. So the teenagers have to be in the wrong somehow. They have to be teenagers and make bad decisions. So, but I noticed in this whole scene where Cassie is upset at them, you know, you made yourself vulnerable. And she kept saying, God. If I can find the meme or the reaction video that is reminding me, she kept saying, God. You don't think about anybody but yourself. God, if I can find... This is reminding me of. It's funny. Yes, I found the clip. Napoleon Dynamite. When did this movie come out? If it says 2003, I'm gonna lose it. 2004. It's 2004. Okay, the scene. Okay, Cassie driving and scolding the girls, and she keeps saying, God, you don't think about anybody but yourself. God. My mind went straight to Napoleon Dynamite, and I found the scene, and the movie came out in 2004. So we're slightly off, but it's still within the same, you know, I don't know. I think there's a lot of references in this movie, and this could be one of them. I don't know. It's the way that she said, God.
God! So much for not needing a babysitter. Do you guys think of anybody but yourselves? You're so impulsive and entitled, and you don't listen.
We didn't mean to.
Whatever, don't even say anything. God.
Do it! Go on! Maybe I will, gosh!
What are you gonna do today, Napoleon?
Whatever I feel like I want to do, gosh!
But this movie came out in 2004, so I don't know. Maybe if this is set into is the movie, if Madame Dynamite. I am losing it. It's late. I just said Madame Dynamite. If Madame Web is set in 2003 and Cassie can look into the future and she's in the car upset and she mimics Napoleon Dynamite. Gosh, God. And that movie came out a year later. Work with me. See the vision. Do you see it connected? Do you see the connections? Idiot. Gosh. I'm going with that theory. Comment below if you agree with me. Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision? Do you see it being connected? It's all connected. It's all connected. Hilarious. Hilarious. It has a 3.7 on IMDb. Y'all, that is uncalled for. That is unnecessary. The movie's not a 3.7. Stop the foolishness. I just googled the cast just to get this character's name, Ezekiel Sims. 3.7 on IMDb? Stop the foolishness. That is unwarranted. That rating is very much unwarranted. The main problem with this movie is the bad ADR. At least give it a 5. The main problem with this movie is the bad ADR, and it continues with this character, with the evil character Ezekiel, right? He's trying to find the location of the girls, and you see him walking in the parking lot his mask is off, and he's walking in the parking lot. They should have kept his mask on, walking in the parking lot of the diner, and you clearly hear his dialogue. And his mouth does not match what he's saying. That is the major problem of this movie. And I feel like if the ADR is so bad, that means something must have happened behind the scenes. This movie is a mess, but it's not 3.7 of a mess. I obviously wouldn't give it a 7, and so like a 6 even if he gave it a 5. But a 3.7? Come on now. Come on, y'all. Anyways, the major problem with this movie, apart from some of the exposition that was not necessary, and the telling and not showing, but the main problem is the bad ADR with the bad guy. His one. So I don't know if for it to be so bad means that they must have changed so much in the script. But why was it? Did the writers change over? Like, what happened? At least let him have his mask on so you can get away with it. But you can't get away with it when his face is in the frame and he's literally saying something different in the audio and his mouth is not matching that. I don't, it's gnawing at me. It's just annoying because it's so obviously bad. But even though it's been bad and it's awfully edited in that way, I still would not give this movie a 3.7 on IMDb. Maybe a 5. I'll give it a 6. Because something obviously happened during the post-production. Something obviously happened. Maybe a change of writers. They had a writer's strike recently, so maybe something happened. The actor has to go back into the studio and record a different line of dialogue. And they have to place that over the scene where it doesn't match his voice. Something happened in the post-production of this movie or whatever. Maybe the writers were changed around. Something is off.